4 hours. God help my soul. I'm really going to be sitting here doing this for 4 hours. My, oh my. microphone's not on. No, is my microphone working? Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. My microphone is on. I've been witnessing a lot of drama. My system has been a little bit, it's not been great lately, but we're working now, so yep. Welcome to my trade deadline stream. I will be live on here for the next 4 hours, covering all things MLB with the trades and all the BS. What's going on, Dane? What's up, Renee? How we doing today? What up, what up, what up? I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited, but I'm nervous because, wait for it, let me go grab it real fast. If it's in my closet. Of course it's not in my closet, but I was about to make a Verlander reference because Verlander is the main piece. I'm praying to God he stays. I want no part of the Astros. I want no part of the Dodgers. The only team I'm okay with trading him to is the Orioles. But I don't even know if I'm okay with the Orioles. I just do not want to trade Justin Verlander. He's got way too much value, and I trust him. I trust him a ton. I think he's going to do great things. Orioles do need starting pitching, though, and that has to be taken into account.
Dr. Silver, too, why do you think Royals, where they will eat innings and have about an ERA of 5 with a FIP of 5.5, because they can...
Yeah, so far, on look, he may just be on UFC for a little bit because, let's be honest, I'm not going to be able to just sit on here for 4 hours. I'm going to have to entertain myself at some point. So, yeah, I'm currently just on UFC right now, just chilling, playing this while I'm keeping the eye on the trade deadline. Because so far, we currently have nothing. Do not trade Justin Verlander. Do not trade Justin Verlander. Do not trade Justin Verlander. That's all I want. Do not trade Verlander.
Why? Tell me why, JJ. Tell me why.
Because if you really want to, and we're live, and I'm live by the way as I'm saying this, so I'm being put on the spot on 2 different fronts. If you really want to retool for 2024, you gotta have at least one ace on your team. And Justin Verlander is definitely that ace. He actually shows that he can definitely be a potential leader for this team. The fans want him here. I want him here. He wants to be here. I don't want to be able to. The fans are going to lose their mind if we trade Verlander because you don't want to have a guy that wants to be here traded. Like, look what happened with Robertson. Everybody's been all up in arms about the Robertson trade since it happened. And I don't want that happening with Verlander. And I think that next season is probably going to be one of his last seasons in the majors. And I really hope that he does exactly what we need him to do next year. And if you're trying to compete for a World Series, yeah, what's up?
You think we're going to compete for a World Series next year?
No, but I hope we do.
Okay, well then, listen to your heart and not listen to your mind and not your heart.
My mind says keep Verlander.
When's the last time a fan should be considered in a trade move, bro? Honestly. Like, who cares what we think? If it's best for the team, let them do what's best for the team, no?
That's fair, but if you really want to trade Verlander, there's one prospect from each of the 3 teams that you need to give me, or I'm not doing this trade. I will list them for you right now.
There we go. I agree with you, JJ.
Los Angeles Dodgers. If you're not giving me Emmett Sheehan or Bobby Miller, I am not doing business with you. Houston Astros.
Okay,
if you don't give me Hunter Brown, I am not doing business with you. Baltimore Orioles. DL Hall or Grayson Rodriguez. If you don't give me either of the 2, I'm not doing business with you.
What about Heston Kjerstad?
I wouldn't mind him, but I would for which team?
Baltimore.
I would much rather have deep pitching over anything else. That's the way I see it. If I could take any Orioles prospect right now, it would obviously be Jackson Holiday, but I wish we could take Westberg, but unfortunately that's not happening anytime soon.
I think because they have.
You can say I'm on drugs all you want. They asked me who I wanted, who's got to stay, and who's got to go, and that's who I'm thinking. If you don't give me those prospects, I ain't doing business with you. Nah, it's because I'm on a stream at the same time. So.
That was me. I disconnected from my car. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, and I'm currently on a stream right now, David.
Why don't you share your stream to the space?
All right, I'll
So
do
that
that.
whoever comes in, they can watch your stuff, buddy.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute, real quick.
Yeah, man, people, random people just pop in here and there.
That does happen every now and then. So yeah, all right, I'll put it up in the jumbotron. If y'all want to like actually join this, then I'll send the join link too. That's another thing.
I'll retweet it and like it, okay, buddy?
Sounds good, Keith.
For you, I'll do it. I think I don't like you, but I actually love your little ass.
And I never said you don't like me. The reason why we have so much banter is over soccer, but that's a whole nother topic.
No. That's fine. We're okay. Sometimes you just gotta cut it.
I get a little crazy. I get a little bit crazy sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay though. You're a young kid.
I know, and the way that I see it is the and instead of Robertson, you know who I would have traded away in a heartbeat? Where was the Adam Ottavino trade? How are you going to trade Robertson, but you're not going to trade Ottavino?
Get more with Robertson.
That's true, but the Robertson trade was stupid. Why, if you're saying you're not going to punt away the season, how are you going to trade away your best closer, the best one on the market, to a division opponent that you're trying to catch in the race?
JJ, listen to me, JJ. He was gonna be 39 years old.
I know that.
JJ, he might not even stay with them, and they might not make the playoffs, JJ.
I know that. You'll be.
And JJ, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What's your, on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think Robertson was signed back with us?
Honestly, like a 7.5. I think he's definitely going to come back.
JJ, it's a good deal then. Because he's going to come back anyways.
I mean, there's no guarantee about that. I'm just more salty that we traded him to a division team over anything else. That's what I was pissed off at. Yeah, that's true. The Marlins are the Marlins.
I guarantee you, Robinson ain't bringing them no ring.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Neither will Gleyber Torres. Neither will Gleyber Torres.
If it would have been the Phillies or the fucking Braves, okay, then I'm mad with you. But fucking my team, yo, John Heyman fucking pisses me off.
What did that weasel do now?
Several Mets minor leaguers are ready at the team's Kansas City hotel, waiting to take the place of players they expect to move. Ronnie Mauricio is not one of them.
Wow. Wow.
That pisses me off.
Danny, hey, it's going to be Luke Voigt. Luke Voigt's going to be the next one up in the majors.
Yeah, I'm going to run in the elevator up to my building. Just give me a second.
All right. Cotta Media says you'll be lucky to get 2 top 15 prospects in someone's system for Verlander.
Martino says the Padres are out on Verlander.
Boom.
The San Francisco Giants is one.
So you're saying, so who are the contenders now for Verlander? It's Houston, Dodgers, and who else?
So Houston, Dodgers, Orioles, Giants.
So Giants are... Get the Giants out of here. I'm not trading with them ever again. We have not...
Now Andy Martino says Padres and Giants are out on Verlander.
There we go. All right. That's a good sign. That's good. I don't want him going to either of those teams. Good. All right. We're halfway there. Just get the Giants and Dodgers out of there, and then it's down to the Orioles. And if the Orioles don't crack, then we get JV for another 2 years. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I love Verlander. I'm being dead. I'm being serious. I love Verlander. He's definitely my favorite pitcher on the team. And if it were up to me, he's a Met forever. I fucking love Verlander. Why? I don't know. I just really like him. The one thing that I actually took a look at yesterday was, do you see the Mets cutting Mauricio loose to have Acuna as the starting second baseman of the future?
I don't think Mauricio ends up being a second baseman. I think he ends up being a third baseman or a left fielder.
Okay, that's fair, but like, so you think Mauricio goes in the outfield, Acuna to second?
Yes.
I'm okay with that. I would not mind that at all. I'm fine with that.
I think Jet Williams ends up in the outfield.
Okay, but how long do you think it is till
Ends up in the outfield. It won't be for a couple of
All right. So that's what I was just about to ask. How long do you think it is
He will be
before?
here next year.
Oh yeah, 100%. It'll be Acuna,
He
Mauricio.
might make the opening day roster, which you want as many rookies as you can making the opening day roster because if they win rookie of the year, you get a extra draft pick.
Do you actually?
Yeah,
That's
that's what
cool.
happened with Seattle this year when I forgot his name. Rodriguez won the rookie of the year. They got an extra pick.
Yeah, that's pretty sick though. Imagine that would happen like I
I
don't
would
know.
start as many rookies as I can on this Mets team next year and hope they go the fuck off.
I agree with that. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling really good about the rookies next year.
Yo, somebody send Angel G ALGJR a message that I fucking can't DM right now. I can't fucking DM Angel. I'm gonna restart the space on the Shay and Sons account because I can't DM shit. This fucking app is gay.
I agree. X is stupid.
Give me a sec. Y'all see the shit on Shay and Sons, alright?
Okay, so you got apparently there's a lot of minor leaguers at the Mets Hotel in Kansas City, and apparently Ronnie Mauricio is not there. That's a little bit disappointing. All right, let's hop into a UFC fight real fast because I haven't played in a minute. Let's go with Condit, maybe. Damn, and went hard on Godzilla. God damn, I'm listening to it right now. That's the song in the game, so that's pretty cool. So Padres and Giants are now out on Justin Verlander. That is fantastic news. Oh, the fast part's coming up. And no one raps like he does. Anyways, so yeah, now that JV is not going to San Diego or San Francisco, that's a very interesting decision there. Like, I don't know how I feel about that, but I think that what you have to do now is wait for Baltimore. You got to let the Dodgers and the Astros knock themselves out of this whole mess. And then once you get them out of the picture, then you have yourselves good old-fashioned Baltimore Orioles, and you got to make the Orioles scramble for Verlander. Like, put them through a huge pressure point. Once you put them in that pressure point, you have them by the throat. You take advantage and you make that, and they make you an offer that you would basically are forcing them to make, which is exactly what you need to do if you're the Mets. You cannot let Baltimore get Verlander without paying a massive price for it. And that, my friends, is just the truth. You don't like it? Tough. Alright, haven't played this in a minute. Never on remote play, so, oh man. Alright, so I just touched this on my stream. I'm going to touch it here. When I say this, you need to make sure that the Dodgers and Astros are out on this, man. You want it to be the Orioles. You know why? Because you want to make the Orioles scramble for an offer that they don't want to make, but they give in because they want Justin so badly. Once you do that, you've got the Orioles by the throats, and you can really take advantage of that.
Honestly, all you need is two minor leaguers from the Orioles to really jump out, but it's got to be
Good ones, Major League ready.
a stat guy and possibly a pitcher.
You got to be Major League ready talent too. That's another thing. Let's not forget that.
I think they're
Oh, good. Perfect. That's what we need. Yes, sir. You gotta have, because you always mention everyone loves how Steve Cohen's just a crazy businessman. The trade deadline is nothing but business. It's simply business. And when you have someone like Cohen, you should be able to sabotage a lot of other markets. Like Milwaukee, for example. If Justin Jarvis, for example, turns into a freaking beast, then you'll be finessing Milwaukee because Mark Cannon is not staying with the Brewers. There's no way he does. I would be shell shocked if the Brewers extend Mark Cannon. The Giants is what I'm thinking. League minimum contract for Mark Cannon. Stop. Arsene Wenger's not better than Sir Alex. Let's get that out of the way. There you go. See, you want to disagree. Now you got the disagreement. Now we got that out the way. We're even. I will say this. I do look like kind of a bozo with all these trade guys I wanted the Mets to get. Now all of a sudden it's completely flipped. Oh yeah, it was Hunter Renfroe, David Bednar. I still want the Mets to get Mitch Keller somehow. How? I don't know. Just get it done somehow. Yeah. By the way, I just want to ask you this. Did you have fun at MetLife Stadium that night? Did you have a good time? What was it like there? I heard there was like 80,000 people. I heard it sold out. That's crazy. That's awesome, man. I'm happy you had a good time. I will never I will never bash someone. I'll bash their team for sure, but if they go to a game, I will never bash them ever. That is true. We do go to Met games. In fact, speaking of Met games, yeah, you may have to go. You may have to cosplay. Are you gonna cosplay as Shohei Ohtani or something? Oh, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this about Mets. Apparently, I can't get away from them because now I'm going to Camden Yards this Saturday. I can't get away from them. Yeah, yeah, and I get a free Eddie Murray bobblehead, which is nice. That is true. And I'm going to a Metallica concert on Friday night, which I'm super excited for. They're my favorite group of all time. And my dad got me into rock and metal because he was big Corn and Dream Theater. Corn, Tool, those are his types of things. Yeah, my dad's big on that stuff. Anyways, oh, I just said that stuff. Okay. Yo, there has not been a single move since the DeYoung trade. That was before that, I think. It don't matter though. I'm just grateful I don't have to see Paul DeYoung very much anymore because that guy destroyed the Mets. Certified Met killer. He killed us. That's interesting though. The more that I look at Bichette, because he's a the jig is up in Toronto. They are officially going all in. Yeah.
That team is still a fraud.
You know who else may be considered a fraud in my eyes? Tampa Bay are frauds.
I still have hope for them.
I don't. I've lost all hope for them. They're finished. Well, they're not finished. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be a wild card team, but I don't see them getting out of the second round.
Getting Giannis as their resident Pittsburgh Pirates correspondent. Mitch Keller is a fraudulent human being. You know, Mitch Keller. Really? Yes, sir. Stay reasons for why my man is a fraud. Dude, I've watched the Pirates more than any other team other than the Mets. Like, he's a fraudulent human being. You think
That
it's more
seems.
like more him or is it more team structure? Well, I know he's had really bad. You could argue that part of it is him being a Pittsburgh Pirate because oftentimes guys leave the Pirates to become their best selves. But you know why he looks like a fraudulent pitcher right now. You know who I heard wants to get him like on some surprise shit?
I'm a little disappointed with these trades, Nikki.
Awesome.
I'm low key waiting for all the action to come. So far, there really hasn't been that much.
The AL East would murder that boy. Really? Yes, sir.
The one person that low key, you heard about this, that the White Sox are willing to trade everyone but Luis Robert. 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 I gotta say it correct. I have to say it correctly or I'll get sued. Anyways, the one guy that I looked at them, and if they are to sign David Robertson back, and you know you can get him back, fuck it. Trade for Liam Hendricks if you can get him for cheap. Is imagine a 1-2-3 punch of Liam Hendricks, David Robertson, and Edwin Diaz next season. Imagine that. Plus Brooks Raley and Adam Ottavino if you bring Raley back.
I have a fucked up question.
What is your effed up question?
Is he like fully healed?
Hendricks? Yeah, Hendricks is pitching again.
Okay. No, I know he's pitching, but like.
I'm pretty sure he's cleared.
Okay.
So yeah, I will gladly take Liam Hendricks if you can get him for cheap. For cheap, nothing expensive. I want him for cheap.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You're the White Sox, and you supported him throughout his whole recovery process, and you thank him by getting rid of him. You think they do that?
I mean, who knows? They do need prospects because their farm system is shit.
I mean, it might. I'm only asking that because it could happen. It's not like I've seen worse things happen. To be honest.
The White Sox are also kind of a scumbag organization, to be fair.
I agree. No one cares about the White Sox. To be honest. Literally, no one cares. Not even people from Chicago care about the White Sox. They care about the Bulls and the Cubs. That's it. That's it. All right.
Now we're just sitting here waiting for the action. It's always the last hour and a half is where it all gets crazy. Oh yeah, I got a good story about the trade deadline. So I went to Wildwood 2 years ago for my vacation, and I actually just came back from there a few days ago, and I did get some New York Mets stuff, which I can show you in a little bit in the DMs. But what I will say is this. When I went there, I was walking the boardwalk on deadline day. And then with about an hour left, I think you can guess which trade happened.
Cespedes?
2 years ago, man.
Oh, 2 years ago. I'm sorry. 2 years ago. Baez.
Yep, we had Javi Baez, and now I'm out here and I'm sprinting from the boardwalk to the beach. I'm like, oh my god, we just got Javi Baez. We just got Javi Baez. Like, I was freaking out. I was going insane. Then I saw who we gave up.
I don't know, man. I want to see that guy do something in the major leagues before I crown him.
Who?
Red fans crown him.
PCA? Yeah, I agree.
I just nothing against him, but Met fans crown him like he's fucking Griffey. Let's get rid.
I mean, hell, we do need. I'm hearing someone's trying to get back Pete Crow Armstrong. I don't know where I heard that from, but
That was some bullshit report. Some dickhead on Twitter was trying to get likes.
people do anything for clicks these days.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I've been a lot less active on Twitter very often because, again, the Mets are just pissing me off this year. So I've been pretty less active on Twitter than anything.
I just saw that tweet by Heyman. Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie.
Ronnie's not gonna play this year.
Who's not gonna play this week? Ronnie?
Yeah. If you go to John Heyman, somebody could put it in the.
Oh, I saw it already. But I'll go put it in the jumbotron right now. Actually.
I guess they really want him to just develop.
Hey, I'm fine with that. If you bring him up at the start of next season, that I'm okay with.
Padres and Giants are officially Giants. What the fuck? Just really.
Thank you, Jesus. Good Lord. Yes, great. I'm telling you, it only the Orioles. That's the only team I want to try to trade with. Because let's be honest,
Mark Feinstein is reporting that a deal could be close between the Astros and the Mets.
No.
Yep, it's in the jumbotron.
Oh wait, how old is this? Wait, it's not in the jumbotron.
I see it.
Where is it?
Just tweeted it like a minute ago.
No, 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 no. God, no. Please, no. I'm actually going to be so pissed off if they don't get Hunter Brown.
Let's see. I gotta pull up their prospects. Yeah. Talks between Mets and Astros are heating up again from source. There's a feeling that a deal might be close. Two sides are close last night, but now it appears that they'll be rounding third base. Holy shit, here we go, boys.
We're fucked.
Here we fucking go.
2024 is officially out the window.
It's official.
You're lying. Stop.
To the Astros.
There's no way.
I just fucking put it up there, you weirdo. You weirdo.
Bro, Houston's the worst farm in the league. We're so fucked if we do this. Like, so fucked.
JJ, how old are you?
16.
God, please, God. You're gonna be okay.
Dude, I can't deal with this.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, JJ. Jesus Christ.
I'm sick of the fucking bullshit.
JJ, who the fuck did we get? Oh my God, if I hear anybody on that major league roster,
And just like that, Justin Verlander is a Houston Astro, ladies and gentlemen. The trade is officially happened. We're in trouble now. We're in trouble now.
Come on, bro. Brandon said he'll take McCormick. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want that fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Something you said, Brandon. Hands down the worst thing you've ever said, Brandon. Justin Verlander is a Houston Astro once again, ladies and gentlemen.
And fuck me.
Yes, sir. You know what this tells me? Talk to me. Operation Build Team Japan is in full effect. It's in full effect, my friend. Welcome to the space, Victor. Here we go, Jeff Passan, official. Jeff Passan. The Houston Astros have a deal in place to acquire ace Justin Verlander for the New York Mets. So sick. So sick.
I'm disgusted. Disgusting.
Yeah, I absolutely thought that he would not be sent over here, but they have to be getting back somebody really, really good. I mean, first of all, it's got to be a ready player right now and a top prospect. I can't see it any other way. I don't know who they're going to get. Oh my God, I'm actually nervous for this return.
I hope Bob is wrong. I pray that Bob is wrong. I pray that Bob is wrong. We've been down this road before. I pray to God Bob is wrong. Manfred, if you're out there, void this trade for all consumed. Sorry. I know, I'm too fucking pissed off right now.
Mute your mic and get it off your chest on your screen.
Good idea. Well, hopefully that we're being bamboozled about Verlander. It would be stupid if you traded him back to the Astros because the Astros farm system is horrendous. I don't know why on earth you'd even consider that unless you're getting Hunter Brown. If it's not Hunter Brown, Billy Epler, your ass is gone and off and out of New York forever. I would not want to see you in this city ever again. But yeah, big move. Verlander to Houston. Verlander is back to Houston. Yep, Verlander has been traded to Houston. I can't believe this. I can't believe it.
I'm sure we're going to hear from Epler and see what he's thinking, or somebody. I'm surprised Cohen's signing off on this. I really am.
Amish guy, you want to speak?
Yeah.
Amish? No? You there? My
Yeah,
cards.
no, I just wanted to say that before we freak out, we got to see what we got in return. I know they don't have the same prospects as the Dodgers, Orioles, and whatnot, but let's wait and see before we jump off a bridge here.
Yo, we might fuck around and sell Quintana to the Orioles.
I still can't believe Billy Epler said this wasn't a fire sale. That's it? Oh my god. Only 2 minor leaguers. It's about to be the 10th and the... You got to be kidding me. Yeah, it's definitely some...
They won't. That would require John Angelos being smart, and he's not. He'd rather have Bruce Springsteen than an elite ball club.
AP, brother, go ahead. Born in the USA.
It better be Drew Gilbert and fucking...
I just want to say the whole narrative about this not being a fire sale, I still don't think it's a fire sale.
It is.
It's not. I look at Justin Verlander just like I look at what Scherzer is. I don't think that Scherzer and Verlander are too much different. All we were getting from Verlander was 5 innings at best at this point. I'm not heartbroken. The only thing that pisses me off about this is that I've been hearing that Houston has a weaker system than the other teams that were in play. So I'm a little nervous about what we're getting back because I really felt that we could have sent them to another team. But I'm not heartbroken about him leaving. Good riddance. Take your 40. Leave Kate Upton. But the 40 million that we're gonna save for next year and possibly the following year could go to retooling this team and spreading the money around.
What happened? Oh, never mind. I thought Brandon was saying we got Eric Eddie and Gilbert, but he's praying for it.
I think we did get Gilbert. We got what? I think we got that Gilbert.
Doesn't matter. It's not Hunter Brown, so I'm not invested in it. It's not Hunter Brown. The guy was Hunter Brown, and you're telling me you're not going to get Hunter Brown for this trade? That's ridiculous.
What do they get? What's up, Segs?
Oh, yeah. In a space right now. I'm trying to see what they posted. 2 minor leaguers. That's actually ridiculous.
That's it? Just 2?
Yeah. Billy Epler is such a retard.
internationally. And if we could get that kid he's only 25. Look at that in itself. The kid is 25 years old compared to Verlander, who's 40. There's a 15-year difference. Verlander has at best maybe one more year left. He's already on the decline as we saw him this year. He's injury prone. He didn't really do much for us. I'm not gonna cry about next year because I don't even know what next year is. All I know is that we definitely need to rebuild. We need to get more prospects in here. This year was shot anyway. So bring in the new kids. See if Cohen could really go out there and prove it to us. Because I don't think what Epler was saying was lip service. I don't think that the shit is a fire sale. I don't. I think that they said, okay, if we're giving up on this year, let's give up this year. These guys weren't
This
here
is
long
fucking
anyway.
ridiculous.
Let's get this money back. Let's reinvest this. That's 80 million. Well, not 40 next year for sure, but around, let's see, what, like $60 million? $60 million for free agents to spend next year. Think about the endless possibilities of what that could be. Like, I really don't think that I mean, if you get me Julio Arias, what's the difference between him and what Verlander gave us? Like, there's really not, I mean, and the dude is young. There's a lot of things that we could do. We could fix up our bullpen. Let's just positive mindset.
Drew Gilbert, yeah, is in the deal.
He is, thank God.
That this team, with the leadership of Cohen and maybe Stearns coming through, could write this thing in the right direction. This year was done anyway, so let's keep it.
Hey P, I got news for you.
Happened last night. That Korean kid, John Hyun Seok, has officially declared for MLB.
I got breaking news for you guys. Breaking news. Apparently Drew Gilbert is in the deal. I hope so. Oh my gosh. I don't care about outfielders. We need pitching prospects.
We only have one outfielder in the whole like top 10, bro, maybe top 15.
Anybody wants to take a look at it?
This day is even worse. This is even worse than last year's trade deadline.
I have a question for you, JJ. Do you want to have a 65-40 record and start investing in prospects? Thank you. Iman, not a fucking knowledge.
I miss when we could spend money and win championships.
Thank you, Alex.
I know that, but there's one, I literally said there was one guy I wanted to get for me to do business, and you're not even gonna get that one guy. One guy's all I wanted, Hunter Brown. That's all I wanted.
Think of it like this. They got about 5 or 6 kids in that farm that they didn't have about 3 months ago. Okay, I know you wanted that one guy. You just got like 6 or 7 kids that they're gonna build off of. With the kids we already had.
Yo, our farm system might be number one.
Yo, like not even like fucking around. It could be definitely top 5 for sure. 1000% top 5. Yeah, it won't be number 1. We're still.
Yeah, well, obviously the Orioles.
Yeah, I mean, Orioles, Twins, all those guys. These guys got aliens in the farm, so that's what it is.
That's just what sucks, man. I love Justin Verlander. Wait, what?
What?
Keller to the Mets? What? Why did Danny just say Keller to the Mets? What is he talking about? Why is he saying that? That better not, there's no way that's actually real, right?
I'll take that.
Or, fuck you, you're trolling us. I mean, I don't know what Danny Irv is talking about, but he may be a little bit crazy for what he just said. Mitch Keller is not actually going to the Mets. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's not happening.
What did I just hear?
The White Sox want Jackson Holiday, but obviously the Royals are not even.
Oh.
And they would hang up the phone.
Damn, I thought you were saying Verlander trade wasn't actually going to go through. Damn, you got me you got me excited for a minute. Fuck.
Bro. JJ, calm down, bro. It's over. You're holding on to nothing, dude.
I don't.
JJ, I know that he was your favorite pitcher, but what was he? Think about it reasonably. The dude only got you 5 innings. 5 innings.
Not in July. In July, he was getting 6, 7 a game.
He was not throwing 7 innings a game. What game you're watching? He
They,
would go at that game that he was throwing that no hitter. He was throwing a no hitter and he walked like 7 Dodgers. He's not that good anymore. And all you're
listen, I'll take Drew Gilbert, but I want a fucking pitcher. That's all I'm asking for is one.
Calm the fuck down. Listen to the upcoming free agent pitching class. You have Martin Perez.
Wait a second. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there.
What the fuck is
Hold on. Here's my question to that. Clearly, hold on, David.
JJ, you can't leave the fuck off, dude.
I'm trying to, but he's kind of.
Mute your mic.
Yeah, JJ, I gave you 2 heads up.
He's missing the point there. You need JJ. Calm down. This is a great deal. There's still no pitching. Where's the pitching? Where is my pitching? I don't care about the free agents. Clearly, free agency is not the way to build. I'm fine with it, but like, where's the pitching?
International free agency period. There's plenty of things that can happen in the next couple of months that are going to completely change this around. You're looking really short term at the moment, and you need to calm down. We just got rid of somebody who was basically holding us down, and got a good return from. We're going to have a future outfielder out there who immediately jumps to our number 1 outfielder in our prospects list, and he's major league ready. He's supposed to be coming up next year. He got a freaking cannon in this scene. He's a left-hand bat. I mean, that possibly opens a window for Marte to be traded to shed some more cap. Now, and on top of that,
No,
all
trade
the moves we
Marte.
made, even though we're sending money to him, Cohen already considers that money spent. So that money comes off of our payroll. He gives it to them to get higher draft picks, prospects back. And lowers
They're not going to rebuild. They're retooling.
threshold.
It's not a rebuild. They're just going to retool. I'm going to play some more UFC to get that off my mind.
Almost $160 million for next year's payroll. We're back to closer to $220 million payroll. Wow, we just freaking skyrocketed our prospects. So you got to be calm, dude. Otani's still on the market. All these things. So there's so many moves that we can jump, and we have the small young pieces that are going to make a major difference, that bring a different energy to this group, and we're going to have the starting pitchers in place. There's no way we're not going to round out the pitching on this team.
Here's something that we're all forgetting to mention. I know that you talked about free agency and that they're going to have guys that are going to be in free agency. Did we not just try that with Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer? Look what happened to both of them and soon to be Jose Quintana.
You know what the difference is? You know what the difference is?
What's the difference?
Almost 10 years in age compared to the upcoming free agents here.
Okay, but are you really acting like Julio Urias is going to be this team's savior? Whack ass Aaron Nola?
Listen, no one is a savior in baseball. It is a team sport. This is a team effort from top to bottom. The top 40 guys on this roster is what's going to bring a championship.
The only savior is Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani.
A 40-year-old, listen, a 40-year-old Verlander isn't going to give us a long innings pitch with his pitch timer and all that stuff that Urias may do, or even Blake Snell, who happens to be 10 years younger than Verlander at this point in time. 10 years.
I hate to have this conversation, but you also just got the fourth best prospect for the Astros.
Wait, how many years until he's up in the majors?
You got Ryan Clifford, who's their fourth best prospect.
Is he a pit? What position?
You got a 1 and a 4.
What position is he?
They're both outfielders.
Fuck me.
I don't know. You might have to put him in the corner.
Continue. Go ahead. This farm system went to one of the worst to possibly one of the best overnight in 2 nights with all the trades that's going on. This farm system was dead last in the rankings a couple years ago before Cohen took over. You know it, and now look at this in a matter of 2 days you land Acuna's little brother was argued because of the Mets' #1 prospect. You got this guy with Verlander. You got the other guy Justin something for Mark Canha, who actually they say is very close to a major league level right now. It could be next year we could see him up in the major league level. This team's going to be better next year with young guys and free agents coming in, and now you're able to recuperate the money that you spent for Verlander and Scherzer right there in less than a year, and now you can go after guys like Ohtani and the big fish next year in free agency. This Met team is not only in it to win it this year and next year, but also in the future. It's got to
he's still got to understand how it works, like long term. Those are great points. Absolutely, 100%.
Listen, that's.
Jump on it. Hold on, JJ. The AC.
You just might have to put that name on the corner.
Yeah, AC. Yeah, AC. What's up, AC? What's up, buddy? What's up?
Honestly, I'm just sick of the bullshit. Dude, you don't want a pitching prospect from the day. They have one, and his name is Hunter Brown. That was the deal breaker I set for this team. 2 top 5 prospects. Okay. That's great and all. But where is our pitching? You are not going to win in 5 years with Mike Vassell, Blade Tidwell, David Peterson, Tyler McGinn. That is not a winning rotation at all. You'll have Senga for the next 5 years. Thank God. You won't see Carrasco anymore. Thank God. But you don't want a pitching pro. They had Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown was my deal breaker. Clifford is batting .291 with 18 balls. Okay, but that's great. But how many years till they're up in the majors? I want major league ready prospects. That is what I'm asking for. That's what I wanted.
help jumpstart this system. I mean, I don't think you could have much better, to be honest.
That's a good take. Yeah, that's a good ball.
But like I said, I think
We'll take that, but like, come
The
on.
sucked, but hell, the first half sucked. But I really do think we're finally getting on that track where Steve said he wants to become more young and more athletic. I think that's exactly what he's doing, and he's doing it the exact right way. Good point, AC, man. I like those. I love those points, bro. And then not only that, to piggyback off what you said, also, it's like this. It's like this. They not only that is this team.
Who the Okay, so if you want to trade us Parada, Clifford, and Gilbert for Willard, not starting pitching, pitching prospects. Now, if you throw in Andrew Painter and Mick Abel, maybe we have ourselves a deal. But other than that, no. I can't hear nothing.
For about 5 players that in the next 2 years are going to retire, bro. Yeah. Wow. Robertson go, Scherzer go, Verlander go. Those 4 guys, they ain't lasting no more than 2 years. We not winning a ring in the next 2 years, buddy. So let me just explain something to you, brother. You just got, and you're 16 years old, buddy. You just got a whole brand new farm to fucking fall in love with, JJ.
You know what?
Okay?
You actually make a valid point.
JJ, we respect you. Let's use respect.
Yeah.
JJ, you just got a whole farm here, brother. Okay? Whether you got the pitching or you didn't, we have pitching right now. It's not the greatest. But just believe that you're going to have a field of athletes, okay? Iman just put his hand up. Iman does not have elite pitching. Iman wanted pitching, but Iman has demons at each position. The Mets just filled
Hold on. Did you just say the Orioles don't have pitching when they have probably the top pitching prospect in baseball in Grayson Rodriguez?
Because Grayson Rodriguez had to get sent down to work on his game this summer, correct, Iman?
Yeah, for over a month.
He's still a monster, though.
Talk about your team, Iman. Go ahead.
We have 2 pitching prospects, and DL Hall is going through the same thing Leiter did. DL Hall was awful in my opinion. DL Hall may not even make it to Major League Baseball.
So the Orioles can't manufacture Major League pitching, but they can manufacture everything else.
So,
Okay.
JJ, did you see the Baltimore Orioles record? Okay, JJ, the conversation has moved on. But
Yes, I did.
Anyway,
the Mets did really good today.
Harrison Bader was just taken out of the lineup.
Oh, Bader's where do you think he goes?
JJ, I'm gonna get Edge up here, right? Go ahead. Oh yeah, Edge.
I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, JJ, don't cut him off, bro.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Interesting. So we got Bader just got taken out of the lineup. That is interesting. I'm happy we have good prospects now, but we all keep forgetting the main thing, and that is major league ready pitching prospects. That's the one thing I wanted the Mets to get. Mets just went from middle tier farm system to a top 3 farm system. I'm fine with a good farm system, but then again, I mean, maybe I'm just struggling from the fact that I just want to win now and I'm sick of losing and all that other bullshit. So that could definitely have something to do with it. How have I been live for an hour already? So yeah, currently Verlander is still the most recent trade. But with Bader getting taken out of the lineup, Bader may be on his way out. Who knows? That bet is over, by the way. So
You're going for the World Series, man. You gotta give up some. And the reality is, World Series championships cost a lot. So they may not win it, but we will see what happens. Do I hate that we give up a lot? Sure. Do I also realize we're
I'm upset. I'm frustrated. I'm angry.
JJ, we're raising our hands. There's too many people in here, and we can't just do like an open mic.
Sorry, I just need to. Let me get the spiel off my chest because I'm very frustrated with what I've seen.
Listen, real quick, JJ. How many witnesses? You know what? I get what you're saying, sir. Because listen, man, you got your core Altuve. You know, Javi Berkman's still young, but Altuve specifically, you guys done a lot of winning, and I think you guys can win again this year, possibly next year. Just because you guys obviously have a better league. Listen, man, I respect any team
So it's a perfect opportunity right now. And Verlander's he's still been solid, man. So listen, you got to maximize the core, the great core, the Hall of Fame core that you guys have. And to me, JV, I know you've been hit with injuries too, as far as rotation. So it helps, man. It's a good move for both sides. I get it. We're more upset about the top prospects, but listen, we're gonna be eating a ton of money, so you guys have to kind of that's gonna be league minimum, not exactly. Can I respond to one point real quick? Yeah, and then JJ, you said it after I just broke my back. Say hypothetically, we extend Kyle Tucker. People can say that we're not going to pay. That's fine. Say we do. Say it gets announced. Then what Drew?
So far, still waiting for another move. Currently,
Okay.
nothing to hold.
So I'm just you guys gonna release my team and come with it. Thank you so much for those prospects. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, we'll take those prospects, but I do need to get this off my chest because, listen, as good as Drew Gilbert is, as good as who's the other guy we got?
His name's Clifford. You like the big red dog?
I liked your pitcher named Hunter, but unfortunately the Mets are stupid and can't somehow get a pitching prospect from anyone. It's frustrating. Listen.
Did you see our draft?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I do see our draft. Who's to say these guys are going to be ever in the majors by like 10 years from now?
Bro, your point makes Danny, let them talk.
Listen,
Please.
the thing that I'm upset about is the fact that pitching is the reason why this team has been like so inconsistent because of how bad the old veterans have been. Clearly, buying a team isn't going to win you a championship is something that I've learned this season. And you've got all these pitchers on the free agent market, and you're like, oh, we're just going to build through free agency. We literally tried that and failed miserably. So why are you telling me you're...
With older pitchers, though, JJ.
That's true, but still. You're telling me that you're going to go out and get anything but a pitching prospect? Are you really going to trust Mike Vassell, Blade Tidwell, and I don't even know who else you have. You have nothing else besides those guys. Like, look at the Braves, for example. They have 5 or 6 major league ready pitching prospects at this moment. Look at Tampa. Tampa's always developing pitching prospects. If you want to be on that level, you have to get pitching prospects. And I did not want to trade with the Astros. I said if you don't give me Hunter Brown, I'm not trading with the Astros if I'm the GM. My team that I was going to trade with were the Orioles because they have nothing but pitching prospects. You want to make them want him so bad, you're basically putting him into a stranglehold to give you that offer that only you would want and no one else.
No trade clause.
He would have been fine with going to Baltimore. But
Let's go to Danny. I see your hand up. Hova hasn't spoken yet, so I didn't know, David, if you wanted to add anything before we can go to Hova.
Iceman, you better win the World Series. That's all I gotta say. You better win the World Series now.
There you go. Alright, me, I'm satisfied. I mean, yeah, we could have got pitching prospects and all of that good shit, but at least we got something out of it. You know what I mean? We can't, but anyway, let's get to these hands real.
How the hell did he just survive that? But yeah, I'm not happy with this at all. In fact, so Bader's probably gonna get traded. All right, sorry, that was very unprofessional by me, but we're back. Yo, you clicking on this stream and joining is more action than Brian Cashman has done in the last 3 days.
I can't. Dude, I really just like I can't. Like, hold on. Like, I understand like how every Mets fan's upset right now, but like,
I'm actually not as upset as I was
no,
before
I mean,
when
yeah,
I
no,
realized
like,
what we got.
Right, yeah, no, I saw the details. Y'all got 2 top 5 prospects. That's pretty good.
That's great, but there's still no pitching. I'm still mad there's no pitching.
I hate the pitching. For all of Seg's viewers,
I want pitching.
For all of Seg's viewers, my main thing is the pitching. So
he hates, but he's a Yankees fan. He hates pitching.
I'm saying no, but my point here is you have emotions right now. We haven't done.
I do. I'm pissed off.
We haven't. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah.
We haven't done jack shit.
That's true. You guys fucking. I don't know what y'all are waiting
Dude,
for.
We haven't done jack shit. What's his name? Brian freaking Cashman is still sleeping.
He's gonna wait till 5:55 to try to make a deal for Tommy Pham.
Degs, it is 3:35. We haven't done shit. Bader's not in our lineup tonight.
Yeah. It sucks being a Yankees fan right now.
It's like, it's bad. I'm just seeing like all these things. Like, I think the Phillies just got Michael Lorenzen.
What?
Yeah, Phillies just got Michael Lorenzen.
Oh, that's bad.
Hold on, you want me to read it to you?
I'm looking at it right now.
I got it. Phillies acquire Michael Lorenzen from the Detroit Tigers in exchange for a package that includes prospect Ha-Yu Lee.
Oh, so they just got Lorenzen for nothing.
Hold on, Phillies top prospects. This guy must be something, because if he's notable.
Yeah, this day can't get any worse.
Oh, he's not a top 5. Who the hell? Where is this guy? I don't see the guy they just got anywhere here. Okay, so they basically got crap. You're right. They basically just got crap.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know where that... Because the package that they're saying doesn't even... Like, I was just looking at the list of the prospects. He's not even there. Not like a top 25 prospect. So he's bad.
You know, I feel like I've kind of realized why I'm so pissed off about this. Because I can't take the fact that my Mets are selling. I can't take that. I can't deal with it.
And we're right in there, too. We're right there, too.
Don't say you guys are where we are.
No, but I'm saying is we are always spoiled that we keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So obviously we don't know how to, like, it's not that we're in the same place as you, but we feel like what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I'm just as confused as anybody is. So yeah, Michael Lorenzen to the Phillies? Oh God. That's not good for us. That's not good for anybody. I hate the Phillies, and them doing anything positive.
So where does he slide? Number 4?
I don't know. So you got Nola, Wheeler, Suarez. I think that you may be getting rid of.
What about Walker?
Oh, Walker. I forgot about him.
So he's your 5, Lorenzen?
Lorenzen would basically be their 4 or 5.
Damn. And he's like their Tigers. He's like the Tigers too. Behind Erod. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten dealt yet.
This tweet's actually very interesting. The Mets trade out Max Scherzer, Justin Verlander, David Robertson, Mark Canha in Luis Angel Acuna, Drew Gilbert, Ryan Clifford, Marco Vargas, Ron Hernandez, Justin Jarvis. It cannot be overstated how thoroughly the Mets have transformed their franchise in a matter of days. They now have 2 options before them. Go heavy in free agency again this winter to compete in 2024. Difficult. Or take a gap year and come out guns blazing in 2025.
I like that second idea.
I hate both ideas. I want to win now. I'm sick. We have the highest payroll in the league. and we're doing this.
Dude, you sound like every Yankee. You sound like every Yankee fan.
I
I'm just
hate
saying.
this. I know, but I hate this.
I hate it
hate
too.
every bit of this.
Can we just unify and say that we both agree that we hate this?
We both hate New York baseball
We
this year.
both hate New York baseball.
It's embarrassing how bad the situation is.
At least your GM isn't fucking napping.
Honestly, I'd rather Epler be napping
at least
than
he's making
whatever
an
the fuck
effort.
he's doing.
At least he's making an effort, and he's making that clear. Brian Cashman hasn't said a fucking word in days. Don't die on me, JJ.
Sorry. Fuck. As a Met fan, we're choking already, and it's August, and I just started choking. Alright, we're all good now. Anyways.
And my dad just told me he's going to the game tonight, so I'm just like,
oh God.
I'm like, have fun with that. Thank you.
You don't get to witness Harrison Bader this evening. What's up with that? Is he getting traded?
I hope not. Like I said last night with you guys, that if for whatever reason we found ourselves in a wild card position, I would want Bader in my lineup and on my team. So clearly Brian Cashman doesn't feel the same way if he's actually trading him. So that's the thing with this, is we're only 4 games above 500. So there's not really a good spot to go, which is kind of why we're neutral here, and it's kind of why I understand we're not pulling triggers, because our farm system is basically where we want it, and we kind of don't want to break some pieces up. I kind of get that. But, like, as a Yankee fan who doesn't understand that, you want to see action, and I get that.
Yeah, I can understand that. So I'm waiting for ESPN to update their trade tracker. They still haven't done it yet, so I guess the trade is still not complete.
For what?
Lorenzen. I'm still waiting for
Let me
the
see if I
updates.
can find it.
I'm not getting anything.
Let me see if I can find it. Jeffrey Passan.
It's definitely done.
It's gotta be done.
It's done for sure. Problem is, I just don't know if, you know.
Dude, well, hold on. It doesn't really matter. They got a shitload of not like a lot. I mean, like, prospects who are done. Like, they didn't really get good. He's not worth that. It's Michael frickin' Lorenzen. I mean, throw in, like,
that is true.
Dude, like, if we're talking NFL, if we're equivalenting this to, like, NFL, he'd be worth, like, a 6th round pick.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, he's dog shit.
Yeah. Listen, I am happy that the Mets do have a good farm system now, but like I said, it's hard to face the facts that my team is selling this year in a season where that would be almost impossible with how good this team is.
Yeah.
But I have come to this realization, and am I giving up on this season? Hell no, I'm not giving up on this season. Why? Because I'm fucking retarded sometimes. I'm still not giving up on the season yet. Why? I don't know. I just don't want to quit, I guess. Although I probably should quit for my own well-being, but regardless, I think that honestly, when you call the kids up, you may start winning more than anything. That's what I think might happen. Once you start calling all the kids up, the only thing I'm really concerned about now is how bad our pitching is going to be. Our pitching is going to be horrendous.
JJ, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
At least you have Garrett Cole. Our best pitcher now is Kodai Senga.
That's not even bad.
That's nothing against Senga, but who's going to be like our 2, or who's going to be our 4 and our 5s now? That's the thing I'm concerned about, is I don't know who the fuck our pitching is.
You guys can take Sevy.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I figured.
I'd rather have Michael King as a starter.
Yo, don't be Don't be hating on Michael King like that. He could probably last about 4 or 5 innings.
4 or 5 innings. Hey, good enough to pitch for the Mets.
Hey, he could be good enough for the starting rotation of the Yankees.
That is true. I will give you that.
And what was with last night? What was with Herman? Like,
Oh, I have no idea.
I stopped watching. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. You ready? It's just Lorenzen for this How You Lee guy. They said it was a package. That's not a package. Michael Lorenzen from the Detroit Tigers in exchange for their 5th ranked prospect. That's not
what?
That's not. I didn't read that.
The Phillies got the Tigers got the Phillies' 5th best prospect.
Hold on, Phillies prospects. What?
There's no way the Phillies traded a top 5 prospect for Lorenzen.
Yes, no, I read it wrong, JJ. That's their top 5. That's their 5th prospect. He's a second baseman.
Holy.
And his ETA is in 2 years.
That's bad for the Phillies now.
Holy God.
Oh, my boss in the chat.
Hold up. Michael Lorenzen is 5-7 with like a 3.6 or like a 3.5. He has like 80 Ks on the year.
Hold on. My boss in the chat, and he's a Phillies fan. He says, that was a good move for the Phillies. I've seen Lee play. He's a little overrated. Decent bat, no power, below average glove. Lee is overrated.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
I still don't look. Even if that's the case, I still don't think Michael Lorenzen is one of the top 5 prospects. I don't care.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't care what. I don't care what.
Hold on. I had to come in here real quick.
Oh,
I had to come
hot in the house.
There is no way you're trashing this deal for the Phillies after you've seen all these crazy ass trades the Mets are making. They just got a top 100 prospect for a 40-year-old making $45 million a year.
I know, but we're not talking
about this. Is a great trade for the Phillies. It's a second baseman. We have Bryson Stott. Bryson Stott's our franchise second baseman. This guy's never going to play for the Phillies.
I'm a Yankee fan. I'm out of this.
But you are a part of this because
you brought it up. You brought this up.
This is a good deal for the Phillies. I've seen Lee play. I've seen him play in Jersey Shore. He's got a good eye. He doesn't have much power. He's still very young.
He didn't play Reading?
No, he's in high A. He hasn't even made the Reading yet.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He got the Reading.
He's a high A prospect. I think he's overrated. The Phillies have better prospects than him. But I mean, they got an all-star pitcher for a guy who's in high A right now. Like that's a good deal considering the Mets just got 2 top 5 prospects for a 40-year-old.
I'm actually a little bit happy about that now. But
the Mets basically bought prospects, which when you do that kind of thing, it makes sense. The Mets are not going to be good for a couple years. They're going through a retool.
I wouldn't say they're
JJ. They're going through a retool.
They're retooling. They're not rebuilding. They're retooling.
That's what I just said. They're going through a retool.
All right. Well, we'll see.
But
I think next year
they're going through a retool in the NL East. You're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Because the Phillies are too good, the Braves are too good, and the Marlins are too good for it to be.
You did not just say the Marlins are too good. They're missing the playoffs.
The Marlins are a half game out of a playoff spot. How many games out of the Mets?
Are you aware of how bad their schedule is for the next 3 months?
The Mets are selling right now.
Okay, and I've accepted that. I don't know why the
Mets
Marlins
are retooling.
JJ, run me through their schedule for the next 2 weeks.
It's bad for the Marlins, really bad. Okay, so if we're retooling, okay. I mean, I've unfortunately accepted that. I'm not expecting too much from the Mets next season. Maybe 80 wins if we're lucky.
Thinking the Mets are doing the right thing here. It makes sense. They're getting a ton of prospects for guys who, I mean, let's be real. If Verlander gets hurt again, he's washed up. He's done. And there's a very good chance Verlander gets hurt because he's 40 years old. And
that's
Scherzer
true.
Hasn't been the same Scherzer. These guys are not the same pitchers anymore, and you guys just got big time prospects for them.
That's true, and all the Met fans are telling me build through free agency. I am not watching a single game if Aaron Nola is on my team next year.
Honestly, no. If you can go out and buy prospects like they're doing, you do it every time.
That's
if
fair.
they can buy Aaron Nola and then Aaron Nola is trash and they can somehow trade him for a top 5 prospect like they just did, 2 top 5 prospects like they just did, you're going to do it.
Nola's never going to be worth that because you're like the biggest Nola hater on the planet. You always
Well, I
tell
hate
me
Nola,
how.
but
I bet you hate Nola.
Aaron Nola still has value because he was really good a couple years.
That's true.
I mean,
so,
he's not as value. He's not the same tier as Verlander was going to be. He's not the same tier as Scherzer. But
yeah, 100%.
I mean, there's still a couple guys out there. The Mets are not just going to stop spending money. Cohen's going to spend money, and they're probably never going to be irrelevant. But they're going to go through a wave here, and I don't know. Maybe they do go and try to sign Ohtani. I'm not sure about that because I don't see Ohtani leaving L.A. I don't see Ohtani and when I say leaving LA, I like physically LA. Like he's going to the Dodgers. He's not staying. He's not staying there. He's going to the Dodgers. But I think they're doing the Mets are putting on a clinic here on this trade deadline, and they're not done yet. They're gonna trade a couple of these other guys and hopefully get some more prospects for them.
Just not. I'm hoping it's not Tommy Pham.
JJ, can we have Tommy Pham, please?
You got to give us at least one pitching prospect.
We don't have that. Actually, wait, we might have that. But
then too bad. Spencer Jones, then.
You're not getting okay. Fine. Take Clayton Beater, the guy we traded for
Why
Joey
are you in love with Tommy Pham?
Because he's actually a guy who can hit. We don't really. He's someone that's really.
He's okay.
He's hitting like 285 this year. He's been great.
He's batting 268.
He's better than any other Yankee hitter right now.
How old is Tommy Pham this year? I think he's like, what, 27, 28?
Tommy Pham's 35 years old.
Never mind then. Okay then. I know nothing about my players.
JJ, he's been here for a minute.
Wait, I'm just like, why are you in love with Tommy? Like, out of all people, why Tommy Pham?
Well, I'm telling you this right now. The Mets better not listen to a single trade offer for Pete Alonso. Not one. I don't want that man leaving the state because you need to bring him back, and you have to bring him back long term. Give him like a 7-8 year contract.
Why?
Because he's been exactly what this team has needed. A power bat, he can hit home runs.
A guy who bats 210, strikes out all the time?
I don't give a shit about his batting average. He's a good hitter, and he's a great guy. The city loves him, and he loves us right back.
I don't see his value being extreme. Like, when you hit for power and not an average, you wind up going on a downhill slope real quick. I think the Phillies are seeing that with Schwarber right now. It's like, yeah, Schwarber's got third most home runs in the NL, but if your batting average is 180, you're not going to last too long, and Schwarber's probably going to be out of Philly in probably next year.
And here's another thing you didn't realize: if Alonso never gets hurt, he's hitting like 250, not 210. He's being a lot. Oh yeah, it's been a not so New York minute. The Yankees have been last place. The last time they were in last place in the AL East was 1990, entering August.
Yeah, they're going to be the last place to still somehow be over 500, which is insane.
It's ridiculous. I do not like this sport at all. And Yankees fans are going to complain that they're in last place and they're still over 500. Imagine what it's like to not be over 500. That's what grinds my gears more than anything. My team is the highest spending team in history.
The highest payroll in baseball and still being how many
under 500? Yeah, it was 19. The series is 1992 all over again.
Here's why I'm confused. Is yes, we're above 500. Yes, we're last in the division, but our GM can't figure out his fucking mind. He can't make up his mind.
I feel like there's a lot of teams that won't even trade with the Yankees.
Exactly. There are 2 hours left to this stupid thing, and we're not going to do shit. I've accepted that at this point. And I don't even know.
The Mets are only 5 games better than the Nationals?
Yeah.
Oof.
It's rough sailing over here.
Oh, lordy lord.
Here I was thinking Justin Verlander was going to be pitching on Saturday. I was going to go see him for the second time in a row.
But yeah, nope. Now he has to play us. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
No, that's not. No.
and ironically, he just shoved at Yankee Stadium. Now he gets to do it again on a whole nother team.
Hold on, this was a quote from Isaiah Kiner. This is a quote from IKF.
Oh,
He
boy.
said we really haven't helped our case. We've tried to play better, but we haven't. We've put the office in a very weird spot. So whatever they do, it's on us, really. And he's right. And he's right. This team has played like garbage.
Okay, you guys have been shit. And it's not your bullpen. It's not your pitching. Your lineup without Judge was atrocious.
And we somehow didn't lose every single game.
I don't know how y'all scraped out half the games.
Look, I'm a positive person, but I'm also logistic. I'm also logical. Like, how did that work?
That's true. Like the Phillies, for example.
Like, it sometimes doesn't make sense when Jake Bowers is my leadoff hitter. Like, thank you. Like
That's strange. I will say this, Kata, because I'm surprised we haven't talked about the Phillies at all yet, but if I were you guys, if I'm not having faith in Trey Turner, I would consider trading Trey Turner.
Trey Turner's not worth a damn thing. But I don't think Trey Turner's worth anything at this point. Unless
if he's not worth anything, then give us Trey Turner. If he's not worth anything.
Well, it's not that he's not worth anything. It's that you basically are going to have to take on a massive chunk of his contract. And I'm not sure if the Phillies ownership would do that.
Yeah, that's true. You do have a bad contract with Trey Turner. Really
and also, like, we saw Castellanos' first year in Philly. He struggled. He's been really good this year. We saw Harper's first year in Philly. He struggled. He's been really good ever since. Like, it must be something with the first year in Philadelphia. It's I guess our fans are assholes. We know that.
Yeah, you guys are assholes. How was Wheeler in his first year with Philly?
I think he almost won a Cy Young.
Yeah.
Wheeler's different. Like, Wheeler was different for us. Wheeler for us wound up being a better signing than Cole was for the Yankees.
Ironically, because Wheeler played in New York, he played in a market like
I'm with it. I'm with him on that.
Like, and I'm not saying that Wheeler's a better pitcher than Cole. I'm just saying value-wise, I think Wheeler was like a third of the price that Cole was, and he's been
100%.
Almost every bit as what Cole has been.
Well, I feel like before that Cy Young season or Cy Young caliber season, he wasn't rated as high.
The Phillies tapped out his potential.
Yeah, right. So you got him on a bargain. So
fuck, Phillies are interested in Pham. That's not what I want.
And who?
Pham.
You got to be shitting me.
I don't want him. I don't want you guys to have Tommy Pham. Trade him out of the division because if he's a Philly, he's going to kill us.
AJ, they already have half your pitching staff.
Yeah, I don't want.
Yeah, we'll wind up giving like fucking Griff McGarry up or some shit in that.
Hey, I'll take that. I will take that.
I'm sure you will take Griff McGarry.
Wait, he's a pitcher. He's a pitcher, right?
If Griff McGarry didn't have Abel and Painter in front of him, he'd probably be a top 50 prospect in baseball.
Yes. Please, you know what, Tommy? You can go if we get Griff McGarry. Please.
I don't want anything to do with Pham. I saw Bader was a rumor to the Phillies. Duvall's been a rumor to the Phillies.
Dude, I hate everybody.
I hate everything too, except I don't dislike my prospects. I do like my prospects.
He wants pitching prospects that'll never pan out because
I'm not gonna
lie. Starting pitching prospects are literally the most likely to bust out of any prospect ever.
Yeah, well, and you got to say the line.
I mean,
what do you always
look at
say
Andrew
about
Painter. Andrew Painter was the top starting pitching prospect going into this year.
Yeah.
He's not going to pitch until 2025.
JJ, what are you talking about?
You say that this one line about pitching all the time. What is the one thing you always say about the pitching?
Fuck the pitching.
Yeah, fuck the pitching, Loki.
With a capital PH. Like.
Go Phils.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, fuck the Phils. Oh, yeah, Kata, I got a question for you. Have you already bought a Kelly Green jersey?
I have not. I'm not sure if I'm going to yet. I still have, like, Fanatics credit, but I don't know. I don't have money right now.
I would wait a bit. I wouldn't just buy them off launch. I'd wait a little bit.
No, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
That's smart.
Part of it is, like, I have so many jerseys already. I don't know who I would get it of.
Like, that's me. That's literally me.
I already have a
Low-key.
Hurts jersey. Like I have everybody. I have an AJ Brown jersey. I have a Devontae Smith jersey. Like I have everybody's jersey already.
What about DeAndre Swift?
He's either only going to be here for a year or I'm not sure because like he's
Expiring contract?
He's an expiring contract and he never stays healthy. Like
Do you have
that is true. You make
you
a valid point.
Do you have a Jake Elliott jersey?
I do not, but that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one.
Because JJ, I've really been considering getting a Graham Gano jersey.
Why on earth would you get the kicker? Why get the kicker?
Well, Jake Elliott won a Super Bowl though, so that's acceptable.
That's Graham Gano hit a game winner off of us, so.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like who else?
Oh yeah, how are you feeling about your Eagles this season?
I mean, honestly, like I'm not even trying to be biased. Like they are a Super Bowl favorite.
Yeah, y'all can pancake.
I agree. They are my pick to win it all again. I picked them last year, and I'm picking them again.
I also look at the other teams in the division. Like the Giants can legitimately go to a Super Bowl.
No, we can't. No, oh my God. Look,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm a Giants fan. I disagree with that completely.
Are you not a Daniel Jones believer? Is that part
I'm a Daniel Jones believer, but I'm also not a Daniel Jones throws 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns believer.
He doesn't need to though.
But I'm just saying, to have a high octane offense to keep up with you guys.
If they would have played the 49ers instead of the Eagles, they would have been the NFC Championship.
Look, the Vikings game and the Eagles game were two different games.
The Eagles game was marvelous.
Well, the Eagles were a team last year that you just couldn't stop until the Super Bowl.
I'm saying like we had no shot, and I don't think we had added enough pieces to even still keep up.
Oh, you thought that was bad. The worst of the three. The worst of the three was the first game at MetLife Stadium. Oh my goodness, that was bad.
No, that was gorgeous. That was beautiful.
I'd argue that divisional round was almost worse.
Yeah, that was an ass whooping.
That divisional round game was a straight ass whooping.
It was. I'm not gonna disagree with you.
I mean, our secondary got worse than that year, so like, it's already bad. Here, guys, I'll catch you 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah. That's my guy, Wellen. He's a beast, God. I figured you would fuck with him. So yeah, I think I finally. Oh God, we're sending $54 million to the Astros. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I said, you guys bought prospects.
I know, but that's a little bit too much money, don't you think? $54 million.
If you wanted prospects, that's what you're going to have to do.
That's a little scary to me. How far do you think that? Sorry, continue.
Like seriously, like when rentals are done like that, you usually don't get much in return. It's because they took all the money back.
Yeah, that is true. That's a little bit concerning, though. I will say this. I'd much rather like this trade deadline over last year's trade deadline, because last year's trade deadline may be the worst trade deadline in New York Mets history.
I don't even remember what they did.
It was Darren Ruff, Daniel Vogelback, Tyler Naquin, Michael Givens, and somebody else. I forget who the last guy was.
So the reason the Phillies got Lorenzen is to do a 6-man rotation, which actually makes a ton of sense since Nola and Wheeler pitched so many innings last year.
So who's the fifth guy?
Christopher Sanchez.
So Walker's going to the bullpen.
No, 6-man rotation.
Walker's like your 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So what about? So what about Ranger?
5.
Wait. Nola.
So you have Nola, Wheeler,
Walker,
Nola, Wheeler,
Suarez,
Walker, Lorenzen.
Suarez, Sanchez,
Lorenzen.
That's 6.
6-man rotation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does not happen very often.
No.
Well, remember the Phillies played until November last year, so they threw a shit ton of innings, and I think that's part of the reason Nola and Wheeler haven't been the same this year, is because they threw so much last year, and hopefully, you give them an extra day off, and I doubt they do a 6-man rotation in the playoffs. They'll probably cut that down. Right. But Sanchez is a guy you can throw in the bullpen.
I do not want to see the Philadelphia Phillies win another playoff series for the rest of my life. Last
I
year
know
was
you don't.
so painful.
Segs, it's not Segs. It's gonna be somebody else from your division. That's not you. So
No,
The Braves,
no,
let's
definitely
be
not
real.
Atlanta.
The
That's
Braves are
worse.
winning the World Series.
I
yeah,
don't
no,
know
I
about
agree.
that though. That's the
I'm on with
thing.
that.
I'm sensing Dodgers from last year.
God, no, I disagree.
The Braves are just one of those teams that always make the playoffs, but always come up short in the end.
Didn't they just win a World Series like 2 years ago?
They did.
It's amazing that we're all forgetting things that happened 2 years ago, like it was a fever dream or something. Like our Super Bowl.
Thanks. That
Dream.
wasn't that long ago, buddy.
Hey, the Mets made the World Series 8 years ago, and I still think about that.
Yeah, and he wanted to discredit the Phillies World Series so much last year.
Oh, okay, because you guys were giving out literal NLCS rings. That is not a good look.
I admit that was
not
stupid.
a good look.
No, it wasn't a good look.
Y'all lucky, y'all lucky y'all didn't pull a Dallas Cowboy against the Giants.
Hey, that's true. You don't got. At least you can watch your Super Bowl on TV and not a VHS tape.
No, but I'm saying what I was saying was y'all were selling out NLCS rings. Jerry Jones put NFC Championship tickets on the Giants locker room.
Yes, I remember that.
And the Giants whooped, and the Giants didn't kick their ass, but they beat them.
I remember this because I watched this thing. I don't know what it was. I think it was like something about on America's team or something like that. Anyway, he puts 2 NFC Championship tickets on every Cowboys player's stool. And someone told Coughlin about it, and Coughlin was pissed. And then the Giants went in there and beat Dallas.
This isn't official.
You know what's one thing I'll never forget when I was at the draft in Philly, Kata? Was
you get jumped?
This? No, but some cop did yell at my dad, like he was like, "New York Giant fans, get the fuck off our streets." It was very funny.
A cop said that?
Like a different.
A cop in Philadelphia said that.
That's valid.
Philly is just different.
Oh yeah, here's my draft pass.
Hold on. Aaron Boone says it's just a day off for Harrison Bader.
Bullshit. Now if he gets traded, it's even worse.
He was taking BP. I don't know if that matters. He did take BP like an hour ago.
Hey, 2 hours left. Well, and you guys are running out of time.
Dude, I don't even give a shit at this point. I really don't care. I really don't give a fuck at this point.
Your fan base is gonna riot no matter what. So what?
Dude, if you buy or you sell, they're gonna riot. They're gonna be like, "Why the fuck are we buying?" And if they're selling, "Why the fuck are we selling?"
Why the fuck are we selling? We don't sell. We're the fucking Yankees. We're the Yankees. I don't know.
The Puerto Ricans are gonna come out and get all pissed off.
Yeah, that's that. I think that the one thing what'd you say?
I said, "Vamos."
Oh. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So back to the draft thing. So we're out over by where the Eagles cheerleaders were, and some guy it was some stupid Eagles fan doing a little MC. He's like, "Let's not forget this moment on New Year's Eve when it's 27-0 and the Philadelphia Eagles are winning the NFC East as they march their way all the way to the Super Bowl, and everyone's singing 'Fly Eagles Fly' and all that bullshit." Ironically, they go on to win the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah. Because we're like that.
Why doesn't that guy say that every day? What was that like for you when the Eagles won the Super Bowl?
Probably like top 3 days of my life.
That was me when the Rams won it all because I had needed a championship.
Because you I decided to be a Rams fan the year before, and
I have a Todd Gurley signed jersey behind me. So
okay, Todd Gurley was drafted what 2018, 2015.
That was back when I'm like young and I don't know anything, and I'm like,
you're still young and you don't know anything.
That is true.
Wait, hold on. Todd Gurley's first year was like, I think 16 or 17.
Was it?
I feel like
it might be 16. You might be right.
I feel like I had him on my fantasy team that year, or it was definitely before 18.
He's only 28 years old still.
Yeah, and he's not signed, and neither is Dalvin Cook.
2015 was his first year.
Got it. Yeah, that sounds right. Damn, what the fuck?
In St. Louis, though.
Right. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong. He was a dog. Like,
yeah.
Here's the thing that a lot of people haven't mentioned yet about all these trades. The fact that there's still one person that somehow still hasn't been traded yet. And I don't know if they're buying. I don't know if they're selling. The GM is always losing his mind. What is the status on Juan Soto?
He's not going anywhere.
He's not
going anywhere.
I think they're going to wait for him to hit free agency.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They may trade him next year.
So who are the big guys left then?
Nope, nobody.
Well,
no.
There's not really big guys.
No. Don't tell me Tyler McGill's coming back. God, no. Do not call up Tyler McGill, please.
What happened? What's the corresponding move, JJ?
That's who they might call up. I'm praying that's not
What's the corresponding? Brewers are getting Andrew Chafin.
Whoa.
From the Arizona Diamondbacks, just reported Mr. Kenny Rosenthal from The Athletic.
Yeah, Gans beat him to it. Anyways.
Dude, Gans is on his shit. Give that guy credit.
That guy is the next Adam Schefter.
He is.
Is Chafin still good?
He's okay. Let me see if I can find
out. He's got a 4 ERA, but that doesn't mean much when you're a reliever.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, if he's been consistent at least. This year,
34. He's eating up some innings.
This year, he's a 4.1 ERA. That's not great.
Yeah, it's so hard though, like with relievers, because you can have.
But that's still not good. You want a reliever, like a good reliever ERA is like still under 4.
The Pac-12 still does not have a TV deal. That is not good for that comp. That conference is falling apart.
That's funny.
I know it's funny.
Aaron Judge re-aggravated his toe. Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Let's go.
There's no way, right?
Well, that's why he's DHing tonight.
Oh my. Oh my god.
He said it himself. He said he was going to play through the pain. So I mean,
I'm serious. He should just go on the IL for the rest of the season. Cause not even he can save the fucking Yankees.
Why did we pay that motherfucker $40 million?
$40 million. I said that was one of the. I said on my PCI that was one of the worst contracts.
I remember my exact experience with the whole Arson Judge thing, and then the whole thing during the next morning. Obviously,
I would have been in tears. I would have been like, what the fuck?
I would have cried if I was a Yankee fan. I would have cried.
Dude, obviously, I rejoiced.
Giants fans, though, they thought they had Judge. They didn't get Judge.
Correa.
Then they thought they had Correa. They didn't get him either.
And ironically, they almost got Verlander. They almost got Verlander today.
Dude, right after that, I unfollowed Joel Sherman because I was just like, nah.
It wasn't even Joel Sherman's fault. It was John Heyman.
No, not Joel. Yeah, John Heyman. Fucking John Heyman. Not Joel Sherman. John Heyman. I unfollowed his ass.
Yeah, that sucks.
Luis Severino is online to start Friday. Aaron Boone said, though the Yankees... Oh, what?
Interesting.
Though the Yankees are still talking through that? What does that mean? Because this has nothing to do with trades. We're talking about Nestor here.
All right, boys. I'm going to go out to get some happy hour. I'll see y'all.
Have some fun, y'all.
Yeah, you do that, Cod. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, boys.